nagbabalik po ang TV Migrante, ang tinig ng makabayang migrante at kasama pa rin po natin ang mga champions po mula po sa Brantford. We have Coach Jackie Armour, we also have Austine Bayani, and we also have Louie Bayani. Sabi po. So we were discussing about a while ago we were talking about the dangers of the sports, you know, the injuries. And then you were talking about the GoFundMe. Can you tell us about that GoFundMe?
I'll just start off and finish it off.
Okay.
There's an interesting part when you talk about the safety.
Okay.
So we're about 7 fights in. Austin 7-0 at the time. He hadn't had a loss yet, and we were in a tournament called
Seven.
So it's a 7-0.
7 wins, 0 losses.
Zero losses.
We're in the finals in the Brampton Cup. Brampton Cup is held once a year for the last 38 years. 400 competitors that come from all over the world. So if anybody wants to go see Austin, he'll be fighting on that tournament too. It's coming up again 2020. It's January 31st to February 2nd. So we'll be in that tournament as well. But we're in the Brampton Cup last year, 2019. He hurts his backhand. So we right up to the point of going into the ring to fight, we were testing it, and it was just too sore. So we had to not compete, but I had a fight for him the following week in Toronto at the Stockyards. So we didn't compete in the final, so he got second in the Brampton Cup. We went to the Stockyards the following week. Said my hand was still a little sore, but in testing it just before he went in, it was feeling a little bit better. So I said, try to use your front hand, work your jabs, work your hooks, you know, keep your backhand in your pocket, basically. Anyway, he goes out in the first round. The kid's a fairly big kid and strong. And first round's over, Austin comes back and he goes, I can't see. And I go, what? What happened? I didn't see a big shot, right? And he goes, my contacts are out. And I'm like, your contacts? When did you have contacts? He goes, I've always had contacts, but
you didn't know.
I didn't know.
I didn't tell him.
So he goes, what do I do? I go, get your head on his chest, stay inside, and start banging him up on the inside. I said, if it's not going right, I'll stop the fight. So he did phenomenal. He ended up getting into the guy's chest, staying inside, banging it up. You know, but it was scary because now I got a guy. I know he can't see, but how bad can't he see? So not till afterwards we got to discuss that a bit more. He ended up losing that fight. That was his first loss. But like I say, he had a bad hand and he couldn't see.
Because you didn't tell your coach.
Maybe he was going to pull me. I didn't to fight.
So the rules in boxing is you can compete with contact lenses.
Oh, you can?
But if they pop out and you can't compete, like if you feel you can't see, they won't allow me to put them back in the corner or him to put them in. So if they come out, they're out.
You're out, yeah.
So he's had 25 fights now, and there's probably been about 10 fights where the lenses have come out. And we're probably about a 500 on the win and loss when the lenses have come out. Sometimes he's been successful and other times not. But there's on top of sort of the dangers of boxing. Now he's in there.
Right.
You know, he'll come back and he just says, I got no eyes, right?
But how bad is there your left or right eye?
Both of my eyes.
Both of your eyes.
So
How
if
bad?
my contacts come off right now, you two are going to be so blurry that I couldn't see your face.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. So what kind of a problem do you have with your eyes exactly?
It's just bad. I think I couldn't see at all. It's just super blurry and I can't see anything. It's just
That's when you're not wearing.
when I'm not wearing.
So to go to the GoFundMe part, his dad started that up.
So, when did you start that GoFundMe?
We started that one like last month. And we've been very successful about it. Our goal is $5,000, and I think we're at $1,600 now, because his doctor said per eye will cost around $2,500 each for the surgery. So yeah, we decided to create that GoFundMe to help him for causes, because the Canadian government won't cover it. So it's got to be out of our pockets.
So Louie, kailangan natin ng sponsor. Kailangan natin sponsor. Diba?
Oo nga, no?
Yeah, we should promote his fundraising.
That's right.
You can see the GoFundMe
on Facebook.
On Facebook, on my Facebook, which is Lou Hudat, and it's just there. So if you click on my on my Facebook account, it'll pop out there. His GoFundMe.
Wow.
fundraising.
But you know, Austin is also vying for it's a qualifier for Olympic, right?
Yes, yes.
Does it have a problem with that situation? I mean, with the condition of his eyes? Would it be a problem?
Didn't you mention that it has
Yeah.
popped out 10 times?
10 times.
Roughly. So we've learned.
Yeah,
so
so-
even in training.
Is there no glue?
Yeah.
Nothing?
Staple in there.
Yeah.
It sounds crazy, but I even have a spar without contacts,
Yeah.
just so we get kind
Oh,
of.
really? Without contact?
So I could get used to
'Cause
it.
it's
And you still
Yeah.
hit your
Yeah.
coach.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you know we'll actually spar without the contacts, so he kind of gets a little bit more used to it, and then get him to push to the inside.
But what's the game plan? You know that Austin has issues with his eyes. You know, he's
Yeah.
doing his GoFundMe, and you're training him. You know exactly the condition of his eyes. What's the game plan for the Olympics?
Well, the Olympics will be the same thing. Box on the outside, use your footwork, use your head movements, hit, don't get hit. But when the eyes are gone,
Yeah.
That's it.
you got to get to the inside and bang it up on the inside. And then that's what we've been training for is his final fight at the Silver Gloves. I wish we had the tape for that for you to see. It's just a phenomenal fight where he went up against a guy that had twice as much bouts as him, and it's just a bang out affair on the inside. So that's all we can do. We can't. So the fight that he just had on the weekend in Welland, he was. He was fighting, and he came back after the first round. The same words came out, "I've lost my eyes." Well, the guy looked really strong to me that he was up against. So I was just getting ready to say to him, "Get moving your head more. Use your footwork. Just step outside. Like, don't stay inside." And then when he come back and said he had lost his eyes, now we have to do the opposite. So I wasn't happy about that. So you can stop the fight, a coach, by throwing the towel in.
Oh, I see.
So my hand was on the towel, but I didn't feel like I'd have to use it.
And you don't want to throw the
it's
towel.
and I didn't have to stop. It
Yeah.
still was a really close fight. We ended up losing it, but it was still a really close fight. But it kind of hampers me as a
Right.
coach to give instructions, and it hampers Austin. It takes away one of his tools, right?
But I guess the spirit of Austin,
Oh.
you know, like real great, you know,
it's
just
phenomenal.
knowing his condition, but
Yeah.
he still wants to fight and be the next champion.
Yes, yes.
Thanks to the coach, I guess.
Yeah,
But
well,
it's still,
thanks to
I think we
everybody.
really have to do something about your eyes.
Yeah.
Because, so what do you say are your chances of winning and getting to the Olympics?
Okay, but before you answer that question, we'll pause for a break. Magbabalik po ang TV Migrante pagkaraan po ng mga patalastas na ito. Huwag po kayong alis. Magbabalik kami agad-agad.
Saan man dako